Welcome back, everybody. Trippy Cakes here today. This is how I want to kind of start formatting my videos from now on, because every patch does so much stuff and then another patch comes right after it, so I don't even get around to reviewing everything all the time. So I think it's better if I just do overall patch reviews and give minor details. So if you do want a further breakdown of the character, you can feel free to ask any questions down below. You know, if I get enough questions on it, then I might just make a video for that character, etc. It's just a whole lot to cover. So this is basically the video for this entire patch, and I do hope you guys enjoy. If you're new, subscribe, all that good stuff. So let's jump on into this. So we got ourselves 3 new characters, a bunch of uniforms. So for starters, we're going to go over Jean Grey briefly. First off, her potential is about I want to say it's like trying to get Deadpool's potential. It is an absolute pain, and I think the lowest I've gotten is like 4% in a day. It's like, oh. So, you know, she's my last tier 3. She's got a really great design. I love the changes. I got tired of seeing the Phoenix. She's got some mind damage mixed in there. Her attack, I think I might be in the minority here, but I'm very pleased with her uniform. And this is not even at tier 3. At tier 2, I'm doing pretty well in terms of clearing content and PvP and stuff like that. People are saying, oh, I killed Jean so easily, her new uniform sucks. But again, I don't like to think of timeline battle as a sufficient way to to basically break down whether or not a character is good, because timeline battle is a joke. You will win 99% of the time unless you really shouldn't be in whatever bracket you're in. So I think that's pretty fair to say. That's why those top guys have like, I don't know, a couple hundred wins and crap like that every week. So anyway, overall, I will say that I do thoroughly enjoy Jean Grey now more than I did before. I just think that her moves and skill set are very clean. There's supposedly a bug on her 5th skill. But anyway, as far as I said, the potential is, that's probably the worst part. It got to the point where I was just like, screw it, I'm just going to mythic her uniform. I'll probably be back at Feathercap before I even have to, before I even get the chance to tier 3 her. So, if you're struggling with potential like that, then go ahead and do that. Next up is Beast. Now, the thing about Beast is Beast wasn't really... I don't want to say he's a bad character. I took this uniform Beast, and I think I did like stage 53 or something like that, solo a Shadowland with him. But he's capable. He's never been a super strong character, but he's never by any means been weak. And if you have the Age of Apocalypse Beast, I don't think I can really justify, saying that this one's any better, aside from that 5% increase to the all attack and all defenses that this one gets. And I think the other one is 20. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 20. Yeah, it's 20%. So, I mean, if you like Beast, it's a good looking uniform. There are some skill changes in there, but I don't think that the uniform is absolutely necessary to actually take it up there. Now, Bishop, I'm going to be very brief because I did do a video on him. He was the first video I did, and I think that was like the day after the patch drop. I stand by my word. Bishop is very, very squishy, and I don't feel like he's high risk, high reward. I think he's like high risk, medium reward. It's I don't know. He's a free character, so, get him. He's free. Just do your riffs. Now, Iceman, he's what, 2,500 crystals for the 6-star, and then you have to buy the pack again. You know how that works. The thing about these characters is they come out of the gate very balanced. They're not over the top, but they're not weak at all. I think Iceman is a very fun character to use. He can do extremely high stages of Shadowland. As far as world boss goes, like I said, I build my guys for PvP now because I'm at the point where we got 190 something characters. There's no need for me to build any more PvE characters. He can do it with his PvP build with authority on. He can do his world bosses. He's fun to use in timeline on autoplay. He's a solid character, I will say that. 2,500 doesn't seem too steep. I would have just preferred if they made it like a bio sub thing where you'd have to choose between him and Jubilee or do both, whatever the case may be. But 2,500 crystals flat out is like, I don't know. I just don't like that style. Jubilee's kind of the same way. She's another one of those characters that they're not totally trash. I think what her deal is her HP, its base is too low. So she takes a lot of damage and like authority with procs like really quick, and she's got really great moves. Like she can kill, but she has to survive like an initial burst. So timeline battle is just kind of like, You got to be careful with her. That's all I'm saying. If you have high HP on your cards because you're PvP build, that's fine. I took her in a World Boss. She can do those pretty. She can do it pretty well. Again, you just have to be very careful with her because she ain't. She's made out of toilet paper too, and I'm noticing that that's a little bit of a trend that they're starting to have. I feel like this update was focused more on making these characters, more for PvP than anything. And even then, she can't hang with like the metas. She's not an S tier character. I would say she's probably like B, high B, maybe A. I don't know. I'll have to play with that a little bit more. Now, Psylocke did not need a uniform. She was already a pretty damn good character, but her uniform is just so slick. Like, man, she only got 2 skill changes, but the skill change on that 4th skill is where everybody's losing their minds over. I gotta say, I enjoy the uniform. I really do. Although not absolutely necessary. At this point, if you are just now getting ready to be able to buy some of these things, just know that Psylocke is a novelty uniform. She can still do very well without it. You don't have to pay into it. Now, Storm is different. Storm, she didn't become an S tier character like all the Justice for Storm people were saying, but she did get an entire change across the board. All of her skills are different. If you like Storm and you think she's in an okay spot now, or you think she can, basically with this uniform, she's the one who got the biggest upgrades out of this entire patch. Storm went from Dookie level to a pretty good character. Like she's fun to use. She's got damage now. Her skills make a little bit more sense. It doesn't feel like, you get out there, you use your 5th skill, and then you sit there and channel that little wind or whatever. So overall, I gotta say that this is gonna give you the most bang for your buck opposed to Jean Grey. And that's pretty much this patch, man. I gotta say that's all I gotta say. So just to briefly go over it, what did I say? Oh, Jean Grey, I'd say she's a really great uniform to have. The next uniform, Beast and Psylocke, are not necessary at all. Especially if you already have, Beast's other uniform. Storm is going to give you the most bang for your buck. And as far as these new characters go, absolutely none of them are necessary to have unless you are, trying to build your roster. And you'll have to excuse that screaming. That is my little goblin. Anyway, dude, thank you guys for watching. Please do like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think down below. And I hope you like the coverage of this patch. Let me know if you think this format works better than waiting for individuals. Have a good one.